Hello children, this is video 5 of quadratic equations. Now in the last video I had discussed the quadratic formula and the quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac by 2a, which can be written as two roots there. I had written the two roots. X1 is equal to minus b plus, you should take square root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a is one root. I have written in the last video 4. At the end I have written. And the other root is x2 equal to minus b plus, instead of plus we should take minus for the second one, minus square root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. Now they can ask this question in for 1 mark. Write the two roots of the quadratic equation. They can ask like that. So the two roots means you have to write the two roots clearly. And just now what I told. Or they can give in MCQ, or in MCQ they may give some other 3 wrong answers and one will be the correct one there. But for anything you must know the formula very correctly. Okay. Now after this we are going to do some problems depending on that quadratic formula. So they will solve by using quadratic formula, they will say, and they'll give the sum like this. Quadratic formula or by formula method, they can ask anything. Okay. Now one problem I'll take now. First one, 2x squared, okay, minus 7x minus 15 equal to 0. So in this case what you should do, a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 7, along with the sign you should take, c is equal to minus 15. Then you write x is equal to, first you have to write the formula because half mark they will have kept for that. So this is the formula. So if you write this you will get half mark. And now you have to substitute. Minus b means minus of minus 7. You have to be very careful there. B itself is minus 7. That's why you have to put it in the formula. Plus or minus square root of b squared is minus 7 the whole squared minus 4 into a is 2 and c is minus 15. Be clear in your writing. 2 into a, so 2 into 2. Okay children, I hope you are able to see. And this is equal to minus into minus plus 7 plus or minus 49, then minus into minus plus 4 to the 8 into 15, so plus 120 by 4. So this is equal to plus 7 plus or minus square root of 120 plus 49 means it will be 169. 169 by 120. Sorry, not 120. 4. Sorry. 4. 2 to the 4. Now this is equal to plus 7. A very interesting sum now. You have got very interesting answer you are going to get now. Plus or minus square root of 169 you got here, you see. 169 is itself a perfect square. So square root of 169 you write it as 13. 13 is the square root of 169 divided by 4. Very interesting because you have got a perfect square inside here. B squared minus 4ac is a perfect square and that's why you could write its square root. And now you see the roots how it will come. Plus 7 plus 13 I will take first by 4, which is equal to 20 by 4. You have to add these two. And then 4 ones are, 4 fives are. So 5 is one root. 5 is one root. The other root is plus 7 minus 13 by 4, which is equal to 13 minus 7. So 13 minus 7 is 6. 6 by 4 minus 6 by 4, which is equal to minus 3 by 2. This is your second root. So since you had a perfect square there, you got two distinct roots, we say here. Why we know? Because we are going to learn this in nature of roots. B squared minus AC's value was a perfect square. It was greater than 0 also. So we are going to learn all that. That is why you got here two distinct roots. Two different roots you got here. Okay. So that is the first problem. Now we shall take the second sum. Next sum is, I am going to take solve by quadratic formula or by formula method. They will say 40 plus 3x minus x squared equal to 0. Now this is another problem, and you see here what you are going to learn is you have to bring this to the standard form. You have to bring it to the standard form. Why? Because see, x squared terms it should be plus, but here it is minus given in the problem. So we have to convert this to standard form. How will you do? This x squared should be plus, means we can think of changing the sign here of all. That time automatically this will become plus. Or you can say, you should understand in this one, or you should shift all this to this side and make 0 this side. Any way you can think, So therefore, see, I am going to, but if I change the sign of this, I have to change the sign of this also, Or when I take all these three terms to this side, their sign will change. So x squared minus 3x minus 40, this is equal to 0. Okay. So I have brought it to the standard form now. A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 3, C is equal to minus 40. Along with the sign you have to write, I have told you. Now, x is equal to, I won't write the formula. Of course, if I write only, you will understand. Minus b plus or minus, okay. B squared minus 4ac by 2a. So this is equal to, I'll write here, minus of minus 3. How we are solving, you please see the b is minus 3 the whole squared, minus 4 into a is 1, c is minus 40 by 2a. 2a means 2 into 1. So this is equal to see, plus 3 plus or minus square root of 9 minus into minus plus. So again here we get 160 by 2. Again we are getting the same perfect square here. So this is equal to plus 3 plus or minus 169 by 2. So this is 3 plus or minus 13 by 2. So I have to get the two roots now. Two roots. How to get the roots? First I'll take 3 plus 13 by 2, and the other one is 3 minus 13 by 2, which is equal to 16 by 2, and it is 8. And the other one is minus 10 by 2, which is equal to minus 5. So here also we got two distinct roots, because 169 is greater than 0. You are going to learn something from of this, but still I am telling here only. So b squared minus 4ac 169, it's greater than 0. So if it is greater than 0, no, that b squared minus 4ac's value, if it is greater than 0, you have observed in both these problems, the roots are distinct. The roots are distinct. Okay. So you just hear it. That's all. Now we have done two sums. Two sums we have done by using this one. What is that? Formula method. What's the time? I should see the time also. It is just 9 minutes. Okay. Now if it was not in standard form, then you have to bring it to the standard form you learned from this problem. Okay. Now we shall take next problem, third one. Different at least, see 6x squared plus 11x, okay, minus 10 is equal to 0. So you are going to solve this by formula method. That means quadratic formula method. So what you should do? A is equal to 6, B is equal to 11, C is equal to minus 10. Then x is equal to minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac by 2a, which is equal to minus 11. No need of putting minus of minus 11. No, it is plus 11 here. But this is our formula. Formula's sign. Plus or minus 11 the whole squared minus 4 into 6 into 4 into, and this is minus 10 by 2 into 6. So this is equal to minus 11 plus or minus 121 plus what it will be? This is 40 into 6, 240, okay, by 12. 6 2s are 12. So this is equal to, just go on doing, minus 11 plus or minus square root of 240 plus 121, 163, 361. 361 also is a perfect square. It is a perfect square. So this will be minus 11 plus or minus 19, because 361's square root is 19. Okay. So by 12. So you know how to simplify this. Already you know, plus 19 by 12, which is equal to 8 by 12, which is equal to 4 2s are 4 3s are. So 2 by 3, it's a rational number. Okay. And another one is minus 11 minus 19 by 12, which is equal to minus 30 by 12. 3 10s are, 3 4s are, 2s are, 5s are. So this is equal to minus 5 by 2. This is the second root. So they can be rational numbers. So 2 by 3 and minus 5 by 2. See. So the two roots you have got here, rational numbers. There you had got, you can get full whole numbers also. So they are all rational only. So 3 sums are over. Now you may get such a problem also. That time what you should do, see for example, fourth one, solve x squared minus 2ax. See here, in such a problem how you should do. You have to be a bit careful here. This is equal to 0. This is in standard form now, but a is equal to 1, b is equal to, leaving this x whatever is there, that is its b's. So minus 2a, c is equal to whatever is here, that you have to write. See here. Such a problem also you should learn. We should teach you, because if it comes you must be able to do. So see here. Now again x is equal to minus b. So I won't write the formula, you know now very well. So minus b means minus of minus 2a plus or minus square root of b squared. So minus 2a the whole squared minus 4a. A is 1. C is a squared minus b squared. As it is you have to write. What you have got there you have to write. 2 into 1. Okay children. See, only thing is whatever is there you have to write. That you are learning here. So this is equal to plus 2a plus or minus, what's the time? Let me see the time. Very this one now, 4a squared minus, I am going to open this, minus 4a squared plus 4b squared, very funny sum, by 2. Now it depends only on simplification, plus or minus. Here you see 4a squared cancels. So square root of 4b squared remains here by 2, which is equal to 2a plus 2b. You just think why it is so. So the answer will be a plus b is one root. How you just think about it. Only thing is you have to remove 2 out here, and that 2 inside you will get a plus b. That 2, this denominator 2 will cancel. That is the thing, okay? Now, because it is already time now, 2a minus 2b by 2. Here also same thing you should do. So a minus b will be the second root. That's all. So this is the end of this video, okay?